Hello and welcome to BikeNation. I'm Bryn Lucas. Now today we're going to be looking at this. This is an open face helmet with a full length visor. It is the Shark Nano Blank Black helmet. There are loads of different colours in the range, so check out BikeNation to see all the options. Also stay tuned because I'm going to have a look at all the features right now. Now, before we have a look at this helmet, there are loads of other videos on BikeNation, loads of videos for open face helmets, so have a look and see all the different options. Also have a look on Facebook and on Twitter too, and if you want to know where to find us, just have a look at the bottom of the screen right now. You'll find all the details running across the screen. Now, this helmet is made from a thermo-resin plastic construction, so it's extremely tough, as you'd expect, but it's also got a slightly elongated and bulbous area here at the back, I suppose, and that gives you even more impact protection too. Now, it is an open face helmet, therefore it's ideal for things like town riding, city riding, that sort of thing, but it's a full length visor. And if we have a look at the visor itself, you can see at the bottom, it's got this little ridge here that tucks underneath your chin. And what that does, it gives you full weather protection. Nothing's going to get at you from the outside. And it's also got a really thick seal around here too. And when this is fully closed, it really makes it watertight. So no water's going to drip into your face when you're riding along. Now, when the visor is fully closed like this, you also have a really nice locking system. So when it's down, it's going to stay down. On the left-hand side, all you have to do is simply pull it away as you lift it, and up it comes. It's got a little tiny peg here, I suppose is what you call it, and down here too, a little ridge. And as you push it down, it clicks over it, like that, locks it into place so it can't come up. Now, if you want to, you can take the visor off. So if you want to give it a clean, if you don't want to wear your visor, maybe you like wearing goggles, that sort of thing. If you want to swap it for a different sort of visor, you can do too. And it's got a really simple, quick release system. All you have to do, grab hold of the visor, be quite brutal, and give it a bit of, he says, a tug. He says, up it comes, there you go. Oh, I need to sit down now. But yes, it's off, there you go. Give it a clean, and then line it back up again. Push it down. Oh, he said, push it down. It's not in place, there you go. Push it down, there you go. And it clicks into place. Oh, and it's done. That was quite exhausting, but there you go. So you can change the visor over if you want to. If we go back to the front of the visor, it is an open face helmet, so you get a lot of air getting inside you naturally, but because of this ridge, that also stops a lot of the air getting in. So what they've done with this visor here, you can just probably see it there, these little grooves, little lines here. Now they are actually holes on the bottom side of the ridge, and that directs air onto the inside of the visor and keeps it fog free and mist free, or helps to anyway. So it's a great little addition. So you can take this visor off if you want to, you can change it over if you want to. You do need to go to the gym beforehand, of course, and build up the muscles to be able to, prise the visor away, but there you go. But on this side here, you also have a little lever. Move it down, and down comes this, the internal sun visor. Now, both of these visors give you UV protection. They're both scratch resistant too. And this one's great because it means if you are riding along and the sun comes out, you don't need to hunt around for your sunglasses or change this visor out. All you have to do is simply lower it down, and it is a nice simple mechanism on the side just there. So it's a fantastic helmet. We've had a look at the ventilation here on the visor itself, but now let's have a look at the ventilation on the top. A lot of these sort of helmets don't have vents all over them because you get a lot of natural air flowing in, but this one does. It's got this bung, this plug just here. Slide it out, pop that in your pocket, and the air can flow in. If you've got too much air going in or you feel a bit cold, take it out of your pocket, slide it back into place, and it's done. That's also a good way to stop rain getting in, because if it's a rainy day, rain will get its way in there. So put that in if it's raining, and you'll keep nice and dry. That's the outside of the helmet. Loads of features, as you can see. So let's now have a look at the inside. Now, the first thing you can see is the chin strap. It's a nice ratchet strap. Click it into place there. Nice and snug. You can adjust it to if you want to, and all you have to do is open it like so. Now, these pads, they're moisture wicking, which means they'll draw any moisture away from your skin, keeping you nice and dry when you're riding along. And because of that, they can get a bit smelly over time. So what you can do, as with a lot of modern helmets as well, is you can remove them. Now, a bit of Velcro on these ones, no poppers or anything like that. Simply pull them apart, take it out, do the same to the other side too. Out this one comes. This one's a little bit trickier, of course, because you've got all the mechanisms in there, all the different straps and things, but you just give it a little tug through, it'll come. Nice little way of holding it in place, of course. And out this one comes. You've got to be a little bit careful with it, of course. You don't want to overdo it as you're tugging it through, but spend a little bit of time, maybe when the football's on, and out it comes. There you go. And you can see the pads from here as well. They are nice and comfortable. They will give you a nice snug fit too, keep you nice and secure. They'll be a little bit snug to start with. Remember that over time that will get a little bit easier, but you can take them out, give them a wash and put them back in. But from here you can also see the skull cap too, and this comes out as well. If I pull the front off, there you go. Feels like you're going to break it, but you're not, don't worry. It comes out there. Now you can see all the different pads, but you can also then tug the rest of it out like so. Take the entire skull cap off and you can really see just how thick the pads are. You've got pads on the insides and pads on the outsides too. So you could take it all out if you want to, give it a wash, put it back in and you'll feel nice and fresh. Now with all the pads out, you can see the channeling inside. There's channeling designed in here, so when the air flows in, it flows all around the head rather than one specific area, so it keeps you nice and cool. You also have these little areas on either side. That's if you've got some intercom system, maybe a shark tooth, Bluetooth system, something like that. You can Velcro the speakers in there and they'll stay in nice and snug. So that's it then, a fantastic open face helmet with a full length visor with built-in ventilation. Not all have that, of course. Check out BikeNation to see all the different videos. There are loads of different options, so make sure you get the one that suits you the most. Of course, this helmet does also come with a lovely bag as well to keep it nice and protected, and Shark go to great lengths. They even put a nice little lining in there as well to keep it nice and scratch free. So comes in a range of different sizes. Make sure you get the right one for you, and if you've got any questions, speak to the BikeNation team. They'll be more than happy to help. Also, any orders of £25 or more from BikeNation get free delivery as well. Now, you'll find us on Facebook, you'll find us on Twitter, you'll find us on the BikeNation channel, all over the internet. So have a look, and I'll catch you again soon. Do take care.